Trailblazers. On Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Dallas, take on the Mavericks. And then Friday, they head back home to host the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for that game against Chicago, that's where you have to bring your A-plus effort, especially when you know you're going to be facing a more talented team.
Outside Butler, lets the three fly, and again it's New Orleans with a three.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
Portland calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Pass to Petrie. Here's Roy to the wing, right side. It's good from about 19 feet. Petrie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
New Orleans leading by 13. Hayward outside. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Butler finds Hayward. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Off target on the 15-footer. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Brian, back to you.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans. Thank you, Allie. Here's Billups. Portland making their last shot, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Shooting two. DeMarcus Cousins taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions. So he gets them both. Blazers trail by 13. Pass to Petrie. Here's Lever. Here's Roy. Gets the three to fall. Roy's got 7 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Roy's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field so far. Here's Billups. 13 points in the game. Martin, he's checked in for Cousins.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your Pelicans. Number 1.
Outside Butler. Hayward for three. He buries it from three. Hayward's got 6 points in the quarter.
A versatile offensive player. Hayward is very dangerous firing off the catch like this.
Gasol passes to Shays. Here's Lever. Here's Roy, guarded by Hayward. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Portland scoring again.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
There's a screen. Hayward outside. The three is up. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists tonight.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Timeout called, Portland.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Shays. Still without a bucket. Fires for 3. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Pelicans lead by 14. Pass to Arenas. Takes the 3. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Here's Roy. Yep, that one's good. Roy's got 11 points.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And there's a pick. Pass to Hayward. Here's Sharman. 3-pointer. That one's good. And it's Hayward with the setup. Hayward's got his 4th assist in this one.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Petrie. 7 points in the game. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Here's Sharman. He's got 14. Hayward outside, driving to the basket, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The coaching staff has to like this. Hayward looking assertive and confident on the physical tape.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
And what I appreciate about Gordon is he's a fighter, working his way back from that devastating leg injury in 2017. Still a solid contributor.
Cousins, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Gasol's checked in for Portland. free throws good from Hayward.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Here's Petrie. 9 points in the game. Pass to Walton. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 14-6 run. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Here's Arenas. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Cousins. Here's Arenas from downtown. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Blazers trail by 19. Lever passes to Petrie. Here's Shays. Still no points. 5 on the clock. Chalk up 2 there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Martin. Now Hayward. To the right side. Here's Arenas. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Oh, he is feeling it. 3 trifectas here in the second quarter. 4 already for the game.
Here's Lever. He's got 6. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
First personal foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. White, he's checked in for Portland.
Trailblazers, Fat Lever. 1 shot.
And here's New Orleans now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Arenas. He's guarded by White. Arenas' shot is off.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Lever. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Here's Billups. He's got 13. Pass to Arenas. Clock at 6. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Petrie. 9 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
The Pelicans lead by 17.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the second quarter. Down low. Pass to Billups. Fires the 3. Sharman sinks the tray. Sharman's got 17.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
.143 left in the first half. Here's Petrie. And here's Gasol. The 3 is up. Petrie, that's good. He's got 12.
For 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Billups. Left side Butler takes the 3, and the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
1:04 left in the first half of this game. White, the pass to Gasol. Here's Lever. Portland moving it around. Pass to Petrie. White on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lever. 9 points in the game. Here's Walton. No serve. He's now 3 for 5 in this one. Here's Arenas. Here's Billups. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
.26 seconds left in the first half. Here's Petrie. 12 points for him. The 17-footer, and the shot's good.
He's just so hard to check. He can turn you one way, then use the spin move to make you look sad.
That one doesn't drop. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Portland Trail Blazers.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates transition offense. I'm telling you, that's where you get the easy looks.
And next up, we have the award winners, our Players of the Month in the East and the West. Let's talk about our winner from the Western Conference.
Finally, we're giving props to a big. Enough of these little dudes winning MVPs and awards. Basketball is for my guys, the tall dudes.
Yeah. Bigs never win anything in the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. New Orleans leading by 21. On the court right now for Portland. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Walton in at center. Offensive rebound. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Lever. Pass to Walton. Kicks it out Towns. From downtown, buries it from 3. Towns has got 15 points.
It's so hard to impact Towns' shot, even if you're right in his face. Tough to defend his combination of size and accuracy. Just phenomenal.
Towns has gone a terrific 6 for 8 shooting from the floor. Arenas passes to Butler. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Pelicans lead by 21. Butler's gone a perfect 6 for 6 shooting. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Petrie passes to Towns. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Here's New Orleans now. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Arenas. Puts up a 3. They get it again. Gilmore. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
So it's Portland now. After the basket by New Orleans. Here's Towns. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line.
Personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Carl Anthony Towns.
Mind the lanes.
Shooting
Mind the
one.
lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Towns.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
Butler surveying the floor.
Trailblazers foul. Fat leader. First personal foul.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Arenas.
They're not shooting threes as well as they did in the first half.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Portland.
Here's Arenas. 14 points for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Butler on the wing. Fires for three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Fearless play from Butler. Defenses should know he's going to try and draw a foul while shooting.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he hits the first of 3.
And at this point of his career, Butler wants to win. And boy, does he ramp up his performance in the playoffs, especially in recent years.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Blazers trail by 21. Pass to Petrie. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Got it. Petrie's got 16 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Out to the wing. Here's Sharman. Drains the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Timeout called. Portland. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Out left to the wing. Towns against Hayward. Towns passes to Petrie. Here's Lever. 6 to shoot. Portland moving it around. Here's Walton. And Arenas pulls it down.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Sharman. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup. Hayward's got his 5th assist in this one.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
It's tipped. Up top, Hayward. He's got 10. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, strong finish by Hayward. A chance to add another.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one.
Team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Gordon Hayward. 1 shot.
Hayward, no good on the free throw. And Towns has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Petrie. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's New Orleans. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Arenas. He's got 14. 13 feet out. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Petrie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Arenas. To the inside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
So it's Portland now. Pass to Petrie. Here's Lever. Here's Towns. Guarded by Hayward. Here's Roy. Here's Towns. Uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got 10 points here in the second half.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Arenas passes to Hayward. And the three-pointer goes.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Here's Roy. Butler covering. Walton. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Gilmore's got 5 rebounds in the game. Into the lane. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Arenas has got 16 points now.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Roy. 11 points in the game. Money from the wing. 13 points in the game.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Pass to Sharman. Here's Arenas. It's stolen. On the break. Here's Petrie. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Petrie's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
Here's Arenas. He's got 16. Hayward for 3. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Towns, a screen on Butler. Here's Roy. Butler covering. Roy can't get it to go. And here comes the break. Hayward for three. Roy pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Portland moving it around. Pass to Walton. Now here's Towns. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Up top, Hayward. Here's Gilmore. Butler passes to Sharman. Drills it from deep. Sharman's got 26 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Lever. 9 points in the game. There's a screen. Towns, right side. Shoots over Hayward. Towns gets the bucket. Towns has got 12 points in just the second half.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Here's Sharman. 26 points for him. Can't cash it in from the high post. Here's Petrie. 17-foot shot on the way. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Gilmore's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the game is going global. Players Association President and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Back over to you, Brian.
Crossing overboard. Allie, thank you.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Here's Lever. Pass to Roy. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Hayward. He's got 18, and it's going to be a 3-second call. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Portland now. White with it. Inside. Cousins with the steal. The three. And again, it's New Orleans with a three. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for New Orleans.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
They set a pick.
2 minutes remaining in the
Towns outside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Lever. Just 5 to shoot. Driving inside. Oh, deflected. Martin outside. Now here's Cousins. Covered by Towns. And here's Cousins. Butler, a screen on Towns. And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And New Orleans making a change here. Ingram's checked in. And Portland has possession. There's a minute 26 left in the third. Pass to Gasol. 16 feet out. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Gasol's got 9 points.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Ingram on the wing. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Roy. 15 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Portland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Brandon Roy. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. It's both from the stripe. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Billups. Down low. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Ball against White. 12 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 5. Steps back and shoots. That shot off the mark. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. More 2K action in just a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Brandon Ingram out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's Billups in at the 2 spot. That's the Pelicans 5. Gasol the screen. Here's Lever. Connects on the foul line jumper.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Ball. To the left side wing. Now here's Cousins. Tightly guarded, and here's Ingram outside. It's good, and the assist that time from Ball.
Well, that's why Ingram has been an all-star. He gives your team spacing, and he doesn't need the rock to score.
And here's White. That one goes. Count it.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Out to the right wing. Up top, Cousins. He's guarded by White. The 3 from Ball. Portland with a rebound. Pass to Petrie. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Martin misses.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Outside White. Shoots over Cousins. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Billups. Now Ingram. Knocks down the long K. Ingram's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, the fluid shooting motion of Ingram makes him a real threat to knock down these corner triples.
Now here's Gasol from 12 feet. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Martin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Ingram. Cousins with a screen on White. The 3 from Ball. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Now here's White. Here's Petrie. And the layup is good off the glass. Petrie's got 22 points.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Pass to Ball. Martin with a screen on White. There's Ball with a 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
I'd like to call a little attention to Ball's determination, both on and off the court. You throw a challenge at him, and he will do everything in his power to overcome it.
And that one falls for Ball. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
Good on the second one.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
And he makes all 3. Here's Petrie. Towns outside. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Here's Petrie. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to Martin. Here's Cousins.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Randall, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Billups.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles it.
Ball, he's checked in for Randall.
Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Pelicans, number 2, Lonzo Ball.
Cousins with the screen. To the paint. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Love watching Ball operate in the screen and roll, just picking the defense apart.
Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time.
Boy, can't get it to go.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Kept alive. The kick out to Ball. No good with the triple. Ball's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Pass to Petrie. Here's Walton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good work defensively by Cousins. And it's New Orleans ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And here's Ingram from the arc. Portland with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 now. The kick out to White. Back to Towns. Again, the miss by Portland. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Pass to Roy. That one's good for 2. Roy's got 19 points. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Now here's White. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Towns from deep. And it's Martin with the rebound.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Ingram, the pass to Cousins. Ball outside. Now here's Ingram. Lets it go from deep. And Walton pulls it down. Walton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Steps back. Pass to Towns. Here's Roy, covered by Ingram. Here's Roy, and it's blocked by Martin. They recover it, thanks to the AT&T connected cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Some nice passing by New Orleans here. And Phillips gets it to go.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And New Orleans making a change here. Randall is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Lever. Towns on a screen. Pass to Roy. Now Towns. Checked by Cousins. Towns can't get it to go. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
Outside Ingram. Now Cousins out to the right wing for 3. Randall sinks it from distance. Randall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Towns outside. Pass to Roy. Over Randall. Roy's shot is good.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so their mid-range is usually available.
Right wing. Martin a screen. Cousins, the pass to Martin. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for 1, Kenyon Martin.
And the free throw, no good. And so here's Portland. Pass to Lever. Here's Towns. Check by Cousins. Here's Petrie. Kicks it out Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Roy. Nails it from beyond the arc. Roy's got 7 points for the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Ingram. Down low. And Cousins throws it down.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Here's Petrie. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Now here's Ingram. Outside for Randall. There's the triple. Buries it from 3.
You know Randall is going to take these. If he finds something he likes on the arc, the ball is going up.
Here's Roy. Checked by Randall. And he drives in. An easy 2 on the layup. Roy's got 15 points in just the second half.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Cousins. Left side Ingram. Cousins, the pass to Randall. And here's Cousins. Back to Martin. 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Lever. And it's Martin with the rebound. On offense, here are the Pelicans. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Cousins. Inside. Here's Roy. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now our player of the game.
This fucking defense is garbage. 8 for 9, 7 for 7, 6 for 7. Come on now, bro. Like, you're giving up all the threes in the world. Your defense is disgusting. This game.